Hey, guess what? I've got some great news. I've just been anointed and appointed ruler of the world for the next 3 hours. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is awesome, guys. You're going to love this. The first thing I'm going to do is give you $1 million, right? Turn on the printing presses. Here it is. Bam. In your pocket. Now, to keep things fair, everyone else gets $1 million too. But isn't that great? I mean, we've all got plenty of money now. Why didn't we think of this before? Aren't we smart for making me in charge for a few hours, right? I mean, there's your $1 million. Boom, on your desk right now, right in front of you. Waiting for you when you get home if you're in your car. It's there. Bam. So what's the first thing we're going to do? Well, okay, here's the first thing you might do. That dream car, that shiny convertible BMW that you've always wanted, red, right? That's the color you want. First thing you're going to do, stuff some of that cash in your pocket. A couple $100,000 ought to do it, right? Head down, you're going to go get your dream car. So you're driving your clunker to the BMW lot. And when you start to park, you notice there's a little challenge. Here's the challenge. There's about 800 other people already there. So you get a number and you wait your turn. And several hours later, when you finally get to talk to one of the exhausted sales reps, you say, hey, I'm here because I need a new shiny convertible BMW. So excited. Got the cash right here. I'm going to pay cash. He says, you and everybody else, mister. Wait, what? What do you mean? How long do I have to wait? Did you sell out already? He said, did we sell out already? Okay, here's the deal, guy. Everybody's got $1 million now. So our cars, the price of our cars just went up by 15 times. That BMW, that 80 grand car, that perfect dream car you wanted. Okay. Yeah. Guess what? It's like several $100,000 now. And we sold out hours ago. So the waiting list is about 9 months. Okay. You're hanging with me, right? You understand enough basics of economics to know why when the government just turns on the printing presses and gives everybody money, it doesn't actually boost the economy because there's no value backing the currency. You get that, right? Even if you disagree with me on the economics of things, you got to understand that if we gave everyone $1 million, the scenario I just described is exactly what would happen. And that happens all the way down the food chain of products and services. If free money starts flying around, the price of everything goes up. Now, what's that have to do with you building a business online, on eBay, on Amazon? Here's exactly what it has to do with that. If you're convinced that passing out $1 million to everybody is a good idea, you will easily fall for the next lunatic idea, which is, hey, I've got a solution that anyone can use to make money on Amazon. It's this cool software. I'll sell it to you for $97. You will fall for that. It's the same bad logic. It's that same lack of ability to know how the world really works that will make you fall for the $97 software that's supposed to tell you exactly what you should go buy. It's the same thinking that led you to think that giving everybody $1 million would be a good idea. If you just give it a little bit of thought, you'll know neither one of those are possible. See, because if I had a way to take $97 from you and then guarantee you could go make thousands of dollars, how many people would be interested in that deal? If every time someone gave me $97, instantly they turned around, hit a few buttons, and started making thousands. How many of those would I sell? Well, I would sell a ton of them, right? It would be awesome for everybody, right? Well, that's not how business works. The value would soon be sucked out of that system. Because if it's so easy, we can teach a monkey to do it. Guess what? People are going to hire entire villages of monkeys to do it. And pretty soon there's no opportunity left there because anybody can do it. See, the only way you can create a business that's sustainable is to find new and interesting ways to create value for customers. The only stuff we ever teach will show you how to create value for customers. That's why when we talk about how to sell online, we love to start you with, we'll start you with some basics. Let's do some retail arbitrage. Let's do some online arbitrage. That's easy stuff. You go to a retail store, you scan a few items, you turn in $5 bills into $50 bills. It's beautiful. Yes, some people do only that. A little too risky for my taste to do only that. I want to be in multiple income streams. I want to be doing things that you can't train a $10 an hour worker to do. Sustainable stuff, true value, these niche markets that you get into, private label. Let's learn to do that. So I've got my own brand. It's in demand. I've found a niche. And here's where it starts. Here's where it always starts. You go to the consumers and you say, hey, what are you guys looking for that you can't find? What are you looking for that you can't find enough of at a price you like? What are you looking for that you haven't been able to quite find something that fits the bill? Or you'd be willing to buy a better version of it if you could just find it. That's where the business opportunities are. And there are millions of them. That's the stuff we teach in our more advanced curriculum. We teach you how to go find those golden gaps in the marketplace. And the good news is, if this was like the 70s or 80s and we were talking about these concepts, business worked the same back then. Just it would cost you a few years of time and several tens of thousands of dollars to find these gaps in the market. And your odds of success once you did find a gap was highly diminished because of just the length of time that it took to test and find these gaps. Well, now we can identify and uncover several a week and test them for a few dollars. This is the kind of stuff we talked about in episode 2, episode 16, episode 31 and 32, and any other podcasts in this, any other episodes of this podcast where we talked about things like wholesale and private label with Brett, those episodes. That's where you want to be. That's how you think like an entrepreneur on the internet. That's how you think like a business builder. Don't be so foolish as to fall for the let's just give everybody $1 million concept. Come on. That just jacks the prices up for everybody, destroys the value of every product, right? Same thing with ideas. There's no tool out there, software tool. There's no simple step-by-step course that you can go buy for $5,000. It's going to take you there. Sure, some people will succeed for a while, but if everybody's doing the same thing, it's just not going to work. That's why we don't promote buy lists, right? Every day we're going to send you 10 products and you can go buy these products and sell them for a big profit. Well, yeah, that's awesome if you're the only one getting the list, or maybe there's only, a few of you getting the list. But if there's 80, 100, 500 people getting that list, I mean, come on. You see how that's a useless list, right? You need to be able to find gaps in the marketplace and then serve those gaps well. Grow an audience of customers who can't wait to hear from you again. That's where true success is found. Yes, it's a little more work, but providing value always has been and always will be the result of working to serve your customer, right? If it's something that they could do for themselves cheaper than you can do it, well, why would they pay you? So you got to find creative ways to serve them and still profit while doing that. That's what the whole Golden Gaps philosophy of selling online is. That's what it's all about. And there are so many ways to apply these ideas, guys. No one else teaches internet business the way we do. No one else has the number of success stories that we do. No one else has been doing it as long as we have with as much laser focus. No one has the team that we have. If you haven't checked out what we're all about yet, it is a great time to be hearing this podcast. You need to go check out the Silent Sales Machine book. If you've already done that, you've already purchased it, silentsalesmachine.com. The next step, if you're excited about selling physical products online, which you should be after you read that book, because that's where we love starting people out. It's just one of several opportunities online, but man, that's the low-hanging fruit, selling physical product. The next step, Proven Amazon Course. ProvenAmazonCourse.com. It's the best-selling, most comprehensive, up-to-date, creative course of its kind. And no, we're not going to hold your hand and lead you to a pile of profitable products that you can then sell online. And anyone who tells you that they can hold your hand and lead you straight to a pile of profitable products is lying to you. They're trying to take your money. It won't work. I promise you. You don't have to believe me. That's okay. Go buy some of those other courses. Preferably go to the websites that have like boats and piles of money and fancy cars in the driveway. Go buy some of that stuff. And 6 months from now, after those courses have taken you nowhere, and you've got some, maybe some new celebrity people that you think are really cool because they're nice and they say such great things and they're so motivational. After you've gone through all that phase for a while, 6 months from now, come back, just flip your calendar ahead about 6 pages, circle a date, say, hey, go back and listen to this podcast of Jim. It'll make a lot more sense to you then. There's no shiny object guru, big launch system software course that's going to get you there. It's the way you think about business that's going to get you there. And we've stuffed our course full of teaching you to think the right way about business. Yes, there's strategies and techniques involved, but we're not going to say, here's your product, and pat you on the head and say, now put it in a box. Yeah, it's going to make you money because you're going to send it in. It's not like that. Yeah, there's some very low-hanging fruit out there, but if that's all you do is run through grabbing the low-hanging fruit, there's a reason they call it low-hanging fruit, because everybody can reach it. We're going to teach you how to find your own grove of fruit trees. That's what we're going to teach you how to do. And we start you out by grabbing a little bit of low-hanging fruit, but we don't let you stay there very long. We want you to think like an entrepreneur. We want you to think like a business builder. We want you to think long-term, stability, multiple income streams. So if you're ready to think like a real business builder, this is the right podcast for you. If you want to chase low-hanging fruit your whole life and go from silly little $500 opportunity to silly little $500 opportunity here and there, this isn't the show for you. This is the wrong show. And it's very sad, but run along and chase some silly ideas that bring you a few dollars here or there. And most of the time they don't work. And sometimes they do. And you get all excited because, oh, the guru's so cool. That's not what we do here. It's just not. We do provide a ton of value. And here's the challenge I'd leave you with. While you're deciding who you should be listening to when it comes to making money online, I want you to use the test that I've told you about before. And that is this. Where's the success stories? Right? Remember that old Wendy's commercial from the 80s? Where's the beef? Make it your where's the beef moment every time somebody's got a new, cool, shiny, awesome, big launch. You're going to love our 4 videos. And then you got to buy the course. Every time you run into that, pause, take a breath, look for the success stories. And I'm not talking about 5 or 10 success stories. Those big launches sell thousands of copies of their course. They get all the big endorsements. Okay. So you should be able to go back and see hundreds, literally hundreds of success stories. If they're that good, they should have them. And guess what? They won't have them. What do we have? Thousands of success stories, thousands of testimonials. We've been doing this for 15 years. Do your research. There's no pressure whatsoever to do anything today. I will never say act now. If you ever feel like you're in a rush, pause. That's the time to pause and think. Don't buy on impulse from me or from anyone else when it comes to educating yourself. Slow down. We're going to be here. We've been doing this a long time. We're going to be doing it a long time from now. So take a deep breath. Join our free community. Read our $5 Silent Sales Machine book. See if it doesn't resonate with you. I think it will. That's all I got. No big pitch. I love helping serious entrepreneurs build serious businesses online. People who aren't serious, I don't have a whole lot of time for this. I'm paying a pretty big team to grow businesses, to grow my business, and to help other people grow businesses. And if you're not serious, please don't waste my time or money. But if you are, we're here to help you. We love helping entrepreneurs. Hey, had to get that off my chest. God bless you. We're in your corner. If you're a business building warrior who knows how the world really works, can't wait to serve you. God bless. Talk to you again next time.